Hello everybody, this is your main man Keith here from Keith Plays PS4 927. We are at Super Bowl Sunday, and we are battling off against the Chicago Bears in their rivals, the Minnesota Vikings Stadium, US Bank Stadium. So this is going to be a really interesting matchup to see, because they did so well. They had 15 wins each. Chicago had a loss. We did not, but we did have a tie breakers, so that's why we were ranked third, because the Raiders and the Browns had 0 losses as well. In the beginning, we beat the Pittsburgh Steelers in the wild card. We beat the Tennessee Titans in the divisional, and we beat the Cleveland Browns in the AFC Conference Championship game, which I will have all the playoff videos from this season in the description and the link if you guys want to check that episode out if you haven't already. So let's check out the yearly awards. So for MVP, our opponents in this Super Bowl, he was ranked number 1, Mitch Trubisky. And Chase Claypool was also league MVP. And surprisingly we won Coach of the Year with a 15-0-1 record. Chase Claypool won Offensive Player of the Year. CJ Mosley won Defensive Player of the Year for the Huskies. Owen Garrett had a lot of interceptions returned for touchdowns this season, so that's why they credit him for Defensive Rookie of the Year. Chase Claypool and Sterling Sheppard both claimed best wide receiver of the season, which I'm very surprised about. Kenny Clark and Cam Jordan won Best Defensive Line this season. CJ Mosley won Best Linebacker this season. Owen Garrett, Trevor Williams, and Jordan White all claimed Best Defensive Back this season. And we did not have the best kicker, but oh well. Let's move on to the Super Bowl.
We'll see Cam Newton and the Toronto Huskies taking on Mitchell Trubisky and the Chicago Bears.
Alright, now we are the Toronto Huskies. We get to kick this one off in Super Bowl 58 against the Chicago Bears at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota. So the Chicago Bears are ready to return this kickoff, and they will get stopped at the 29-yard line. And we actually get to see Mitchell Trubisky. He was number 1 player MVP this season. I mean, I was surprised that they went 15-1. So they were the greatest NFC team, as we get to see them run the ball, and they get 10 yards in. So that's going to be a second and inches, as we get to see Tariq Cohen run the ball. He does not lose nor gain any yards on that play, but it's still a 3rd down and 1. So they're at the 39-yard line, and they get to hand this off to Tariq Cohen, and he just lost a yard off on that play. So that's going to be a 4th and 1 from the 38-yard line. So we get to see Owen Garrett, the defensive rookie, AFC rookie this season, and 9 interceptions, which I think 8 of them were returned for touchdowns, if I'm not mistaken. So he was mainly that strong safety. So we get to see Cam Newton, the University of Auburn product, stepping onto the field for the first time, and he didn't play a whole lot this season. I mean, he had 6 passing touchdowns, which is great, so he didn't throw a single interception. So that's pretty interesting to see. So Cam Newton, we're going to actually run the ball on this. So he gets stopped there at the 34. We at least gained a yard from what I've saw. And we're going to use a halfback flip screen here on 2nd and 9 from the 34. So Cam Newton, he's going to throw this one out to Chase Claypool. And Claypool gets a front flip in and he gets a touchdown. 66-yard touchdown there. And it's now going to be a 7-0 lead here for the Huskies. Alright, 1st and 10 now from the 31-yard line here in Minneapolis. So Mitch Trubisky, he gets sacked on the ball. He gets sacked on that play. There's a fumble, but Cam Jordan, he made the sack there. So that's going to be a loss of 10 yards for Chicago on 2nd and 20. So they lost quite a bit of yardage there. And he got fooled by being sacked, and he's actually going to run the ball, and it's out. Jordan White recovers it, and it looks like that he is going to get stopped there at the 12-yard line. So that's going to be a 1st and 10. So we're going to use some 26 duo run play featuring Frank Gore as our running back. So Cam Newton hands us off to Frank Gore, and he gets stopped at the 11 for a gain of 1 yard on that play. So that's a 2nd and 9. So I'm going to use some inside zone run play here. And we have almost 100 yards. We're at 68. So we're about 32 yards away from getting 100 yards offensively. I did not know that Jordan White had a broken collarbone. I didn't know he was injured. But according to what the screen says, he is injured, so he cannot return in this game. And now I get to hand this off with Frank Gore, and he gets a touchdown on this drive. So that's going to be his first rushing touchdown of the game. Huskies lead at 14-0. We'll see you in the 2nd quarter. Alright, now 1st and 10, 2nd quarter had just begun in Minneapolis, so Tariq Cohen ran the ball there, so he gained about 3 yards on that play. 2nd and 7 now here for Chicago, so they're at the 35, so they need at least 15 or so yards to get it into the red zone. But Tariq Cohen claimed that reception, and it looks like that he was close from getting it into the end zone. Mitch Trubisky threw his first pass of this Super Bowl. And it's surprising because he was more the runner running the ball with Tariq Cohen than actually passing. So he's going to throw this one, and it is actually going to be a completed pass. So that's going to be a touchdown for the Chicago Bears. And this is going to be 14-7 here at Minneapolis, Minnesota. Alright, now it is kickoff time. Preston Williams there that time claimed that reception for Chicago. And now Joe Hayden is ready to return the kickoff here for Toronto. And he gets stopped at the 32. So that's going to result in a 1st and 10 here for Toronto. So Toronto, we're going to run the ball with Frank Gore, one of the greatest running backs in NFL history. So he's going to run the ball, and he gets a 1st down. Nice stiff arm there that time. So he has 4 carries, 36 yards, and a touchdown. So that's going to be a 1st and 10. We're going to use a PA comeback slide, and I'm thinking I'm going to throw this to Rob Gronkowski, which I haven't thrown to him all game. So he claims that reception, and he gets stopped at the 17. We'll see you guys after the 2-minute warning. Okay, 2nd and 2 from the 9. And Newton, he's going to fire this one to Rob Gronkowski at the Chicago Bears end zone. And this will be Gronk's first touchdown of the Super Bowl. Toronto leads this one 21-7. Alright, now 1st and 10 from the middle of the field at the 50. So Chicago has possession of the football. They're going to throw this to Cole Kmet, and he gets the 1st down there for a gain of 11 yards on that play. 4 for 4 for Mitch Trubisky. So he's off to a positive start here, and he throws this one to the tight end. That's going to be a 2nd and 3. So they're going to take a timeout here to think of their strategic game plan of what they're going to use on their next few drives. So 2nd and 3 now from the 32. And there's only about less than a minute to go, and he throws this one incomplete. So, first incompletion of the game for Trubisky. And it's going to be a 3rd and 3 now from the 55. From the 32, excuse me, with only 55 seconds to go. And he throws this run to Roquan Davis, a rookie from the University of Kentucky. They take that timeout and they think about their strategic game plan once more. They might close this off with a touchdown. We don't know, because we are at the cover 3 formation. We don't know if they're going to pass or not. I mean, they lose the ball. He gets stripped. And Cam Jordan, he had 2 tackles in this game. He had 2 forced fumbles, though. And I highly recommend adding him on your relocation team, just because he has that high overall of sacking quarterbacks and stuff like that. And it's going to be a 3rd and 2. Clock's winding down pretty fast here, as they are at the 8-yard line. So he's going to throw this one to Cole Kmet, and that's going to end the first half. Jeff Anderson gets his first Super Bowl touchdown reception. So I accidentally ended it a little bit early. We weren't sure if we were going to get a touchdown or not, but Jeff Anderson does claim a touchdown reception, which will now make this one 21-14. All right, now it is kickoff time here in Minneapolis, beginning the second half here. Joe Hayden, he's going to return this one, and he is going to... Oh, he's not going to get stopped at all. He's going to take this all the way. This is going to end the first half here, people. I didn't even know, honestly, this was the end of the first half. So, 97-yard kickoff return there. So, that's pretty good to see. That's interesting to see. So, we'll probably miss possibly a third of the third quarter. So, we're going to take a break on that, and we'll see you guys in the third. This is funny. We get to return this again. We get another chance at having another kickoff return, which I never knew about. I mean, we did kick off the first half, so that kind of makes sense. I don't we call it from the last few seconds, but that was minutes ago. First down and 10. We are going to run the ball with Frank Gore, who won MVP and Super Bowl in last season's Super Bowl against the Vikings. And he uses that nice juke move there, and he got stopped there at the 49. 5 rushes, 51 yards, and a touchdown. So we're going to take a small break. All right, now 2nd and 4 now. Cam Newton, he's ready to throw this football. And that's going to be an incomplete pass. 3 for 4, 103 yards there that time. So that's going to be a 3rd down and 4 from the 26-yard line. So Cam Newton, he is going to throw this one out to Sterling Sheppard, and he is going to get that touchdown. So that will be his first receiving touchdown of the game. We're going to actually do a 2-point conversion here. No, not Wildcat, but I'm just going to use the Power O run play. And we're going to be at the 2-yard line. So Cam Newton hands this off to Frank Gore, and he actually does not make that in. So that's going to be a 34-14 lead still. Okay, 1st and goal from the 8. Cam Newton throws this one out to Rob Gronkowski. So that's going to be his 2nd receiving touchdown of the game, and it's going to be a 41-14 lead here for Toronto. All right, 52 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. And Toronto is leading by 27. So Chicago, they're going to likely run the ball here on 2nd and 5. So it's now 2nd and 5. They're near the red zone, and they want to aim their way to get a touchdown. But Roquan Davis claims that reception. He's at least 6'10", maybe 6'11". So that's going to be a 1st down and 10. We'll see you in the 4th quarter. All right, 2nd and 9 now from the 24-yard line. 4 minutes to go until we claim our 3rd Vince Lombardi trophy. And they're actually going to run the ball, Mitch Trubisky. And he actually gains about 20 yards on that play. So that's going to be a 1st and goal from the 4. 3:47 left to go in the 4th. 1st and goal. And I'm thinking that they are gonna actually throw the ball, but they get sacked. So CJ Mosley picks it up. He's going to return this all the way. No one's even going to stop him. He is just going to run straight into the Huskies end zone, and he jumps on in there and celebrates. So that's going to be a surprise. So it's now going to be 47-14. We are actually going to extend our lead. We're going to do a run play. So Chicago just claimed its third turnover in this game already, and Frank Gore does not get another 2-point conversion. So we're going to take a break here. Okay, so they're going to attempt a super long field goal here. If they actually make this, it will be 47-17. It's going to be a wide right, so they're not going to make this field goal. And we have possession of the football now, so we're going to use the I form here. We're going to use some run plays. 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line, so Newton hands us off to Frank Gore. And he uses that juke move, and he's going to use another juke move, so he's going to have a 100-yard rushing day in this Super Bowl, so that's going to be a surpriser. And we're going to run the ball. We're at the 33, 50 seconds to go even. So we're going to hand this off to Gore once more. He uses another juke move there, and he gets stopped at the 14. So he has 125 rushing yards in this Super Bowl. I'm thinking we could possibly have Gronk as our Super Bowl MVP, but Newton throws this to Gronk, and that's going to be at the 2. Clock winding down pretty fast here in Minneapolis as Toronto will claim their third Vince Lombardi trophy. Newton throws this incomplete pass, by the way. 6 for 8 there, 149 yards and 4 touchdowns. And we're going to use the PA comeback slide on 2nd and goal. And he's going to get sacked. So this is going to be the end here. We win it. So the MVP is CJ Mosley with 1 defensive touchdown, 2 tackles, 1 sack. So I'm not really going to do statistics just for the time being of how much minutes I have on my camera. So we are not going to do statistics, and we'll see you guys heading into season 4.